Hey guys, Steve here from Coils and Coins Detecting, and welcome to another video. Today Jay and I went on a bit of a drive. We've done some research and we found a really nice old property, an old farm property, out of town a bit, but on the some of the maps that we had, aerial photos and things like that, we could see that there was a large farm property here consisting of 3 large buildings and a few smaller ones. On the current Google map, when you zoom into this area, there's nothing really left except for one little hut, which may have been one of the original buildings, not sure, but the rest of them are gone. So we drove up here hoping that we could get permission to come onto this property. The only house nearby is across the road. We knocked on the door. Thankfully for us, really nice people, happy for us to come and have a look. So we've really done well there. Doesn't get much easier or much better than that as far as permissions go, so very thankful that they've given us the go-ahead. So Jay and I are detecting at the moment. We found a couple of things. We're hoping we'll find some more. We'll show you some good stuff as we go, and I'll show you a bit more of the property as we go to, if the landowner gives us the permission to do some take some photos and things like that. So, and based on the way they've been so far, I'm sure they'll be happy for us to do that. Anything we find belongs to the landowners, of course. If they want to keep it, that's fine. If they don't, we'll keep it. But yeah, we're hoping we'll find some nice old stuff here. So let's get on with it. The day's ticking. Nice day for it, and yeah, fingers crossed you find some cool stuff. All right, we'll be back soon. All right, so just been working this this paddock area here, and I've got this target down here. Sounds fantastic. High 20s, not deep, so definitely going to check that out. Alright, let's get my gear. Should be able to pick this up with the pinpointer. And I'd like to think there's a good chance that could be a coin, just from the way it sounded. But in these old sites, these old farm sites, it could be any number of things. Let's zoom out a bit. We'll see what we get. Well, I can see an awesome old buckle. Well, that's the kind of thing I'm expecting we'll find a bit of today. Lovely old horse-related buckle, I'd say. One of the bigger style brass ones with the pin still there. Nice. That's a nice first find. This spot has never been detected that we know of. I'm sure it hasn't. Well, things like this wouldn't still be here, that's for sure. All right, let's keep going, see what else we can find. There've got to be loads of treasures in this place. I'm excited. Okay, so got an interesting target here. 22, 23 sounds really good. So let's check this one out. I don't think it's overly small, but since we've never been here and we don't know what's in the ground, we're going to dig all these signals, I reckon. So it's just out of pinpointer range. So, yep, it's just about there. Oh, there we go. All right, let's dig this one up. I'm pretty sure we're going to find some cool stuff here today. I'll be surprised if we don't find a few buckles and buttons and coins in a place like this, but you never know. All right. Yep. Well, what do you think? It looks like the edge of a coin, doesn't it? I wonder if it is. All right, let's unveil. I don't know. It looks a bit corroded. It looked like a coin, but I don't think it is. So I gave it a bit of a brush up, and it looks like an escutcheon plate, maybe for a door lock or something like that. But when I saw that edge, I got excited. Thought it was a coin. Not this time. Let's keep looking. A nice signal here, guys. 23, 24, it's right in the sweet spot for coins. But more than that, there's loads of targets here. I'll give you a bit of a listen. And what I'm looking for are repeatable targets, because there's lots of scratchy stuff. Probably hear that kind of scratchy stuff everywhere here. So none of that's really worth digging until you get something repeatable like that. So we're definitely going to dig that one up. As I say, it's right in the sweet spot for coins, but it's also just a good solid repeatable target. And we're definitely going to dig every one of those we find. We could spend our lives trying to dig all these signals up, but these scratchy ones, but these good ones, we just got to dig them, every one of them, until we get a bit of an indication of where the hot spots are on the property and what sort of stuff's here. So let's dig this one for sure. So we found a few bits and pieces. Jay found an interesting button, which I'll show you guys later. I found a buckle. Found a bit of an old set of scales, I think. That's what it looks like anyway. Alright, what I might do is get down to this one and I'll come back. Alright, so I've got down to it. I haven't seen it yet. No idea what we could have here. Let's fingers crossed that it's something interesting. Haven't seen anything yet. Okay, well, it's round, but I don't think it's a coin. Dang, I don't know what that is. An old bottle top, I think. Sounded promising, didn't it? It's the right shape. It's the right size. It's just the wrong object. Alright, let's keep at it. So again, just using that methodology, just looking for repeatable targets. Got this one. 17, 18, 19. Sounded a bit better than that before I disturbed it. But I think we've got something interesting here. I think we've got a button. Yep. Lovely old button. And it has something on it, which is even better. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's got some cursive writing or something on it. Or a symbol or an emblem. That's really nice, and it's in good shape too. Looks like... Is it an L? Is it a P? I'm not very good with these old characters. Let me clean that up, we'll have a closer look. That's awesome. Alright guys, so this button is very interesting. It says Australian something, I can't quite make it out, but it looks like it might have a crown at the top, and the lettering I'm unsure about. Could be, I don't know, it could be an R or a P or something, but I have a feeling it's maybe military in nature. Maybe it's, but obviously it's not one of the standard military buttons. It's something a bit special, I think. Not really sure, but I'm going to do some research on it and find out a lot more about it because it's pretty cool. Jay's found a couple of pennies as well, so we're starting to find some interesting things. Definitely not been detected before, and turns out that the good targets are actually a little bit scratchier than you'd expect, so we've got to keep that in mind while we're searching. But hey, that's pretty cool. We haven't been here that long, probably an hour, and we're starting to unearth some really nice stuff. Alright, let's get back to it. If I find out more about this, I will put it down below. Happy with that one. Here's a nice repeatable target. 17. Down a couple of bars. Definitely check this one out. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that button. I'd love to know what that is. To research it a bit more. Hopefully I can get a chance to look at it before the landowner takes it if they want it, which is obviously up to them if they take that one, but I'd be taking it if it was me. Alright, let's see what we got down here. 17. Again, that's sort of in button territory, isn't it? There are some coins that ring down there. A bit more this way. Should have brought my other digger today, I think. It's in the car, but it's way over there. Can't really be bothered, I'm too excited digging. Okay, here we go, it's right in here. And there we go, what's this? That's the first one I found. I expected to find more of these. An old bullet casing. No, not 303, smaller. Alright, let's keep looking. I'm just continuing to search this area where I thought there might have been a house back in the day. Got this signal. As you can tell, very squeaky, iron with it. Dug it up and looks like we've got ourselves another one of these really old horse buckles. So there's no doubt they would have been utilising horsepower up here in the day on the farm. So that's another nice big buckle. Still got the pin and everything. Beautiful. It's a nice spot up here, very nice. Very quiet. Still trying to work out where the buildings were. There might have been another building over there somewhere. I did have a bit of a scout around, but I didn't find much there, so I'll come back to the main area. Anyway, we'll keep searching, see what else we can get. We've got a pretty scratchy signal here. Sounds like that now, but it did sound pretty scratchy. It's down, I don't know, about 5 inches or so, and we've got a coin. It's a small, very lightweight, very thin. I'm thinking maybe we got ourselves a thrip. Actually, I can see now it's got George on it, George V. That's an early silver. Fantastic. It's been hard work today to find one of these. Don't know what year it is. I can see the coat of arms now that I'm looking for it, and the date's just coming to light there. What do we got? 1938 maybe, or 36 possibly. Beautiful. Well, that took a bit of effort, but a fantastic little coin. Love finding these little silvers. They are hard work, especially on a site like this, and there's the impression just there. Didn't think it'd be a coin, to be honest with you. I thought it was going to be something iron related, which is, you know, why it's so hard on these sites to find anything like this, because the iron masks so much. Awesome. Alright, I'll clean it up a little bit and give you a better look at it. Sweet. Alright, so we just finished metal detecting for the day. We're going to come back to this site and we'll just see what Jay got for the day. Looks like he's found a few treasures here.
Yeah, so this is the first target I picked up, and it's a button, and it's pretty far gone, but the design on the front end of it is similar to what you would see on a sovereign, a gold sovereign. So it's got the horse on there with the rider.
Nice.
So that's interesting. I've never seen that before.
No.
Yeah, next item was this one. I think this is a curtain weight, maybe. I'm not too sure about that.
Oh yeah, yep.
I think we got a 1950 something penny there, and a 1920s penny.
Beautiful.
And last find of the day was the 1952 shilling. I was pretty excited to find that one.
Yeah, nice coin. Yep, that's good. Well, there's coins here and there's other relics here, so we'll be back for sure. Alright, so we've finished detecting for the day and we'll definitely be back. Just had a bit of a chat to the landowner. He's a pretty nice fella and he's welcomed us back again, so that's great. We showed him what we found. He didn't really want to keep any of it, but he was interested in seeing how it all cleaned up and some of the detail off the scale plate and things like that. So we'll show him that when we get that done. And he showed us around. We didn't go inside this building until he came and gave us permission and showed us through, but I'll just show inside. There's not much here anymore. It's still pretty interesting. So this building we think was one of the original buildings on the site. And you can see the paneling on the walls is pretty pretty old school, just the rough sawn timbers. It's been fixed up a bit over the years obviously, but this section in here, if you look up there, it's got the old shingles on it, and he was saying that he's hoping to fix that up and get it back to how it used to be, because he's a roofer. So yeah, pretty nice old bit of work. But yeah, this building's pretty old, probably early 1900s. And these old frames here, not really sure what they are. They're pretty big. He was saying perhaps bed frames or something, but I don't know. They looked way too big for that. I don't know what they'd be, but anyway, really nice property, and we'll be back another day for sure. So thanks for joining us today. Feel free to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye for now.